Welcome back, and when we last left off we had the plug for one of the door frames up on the machine, and we're excited to see how well it was going to come out with the adjustments that I had made to the Z drive to remove the slop in it, and actually came out really well. So the next to see how it comes out on the putty. Meanwhile, the guys were laying up the molds for the glare shield braces and also the nose compartment door braces, so they're halfway through at this point and still have to do the heavy layers on there. And so here they are doing the heavy layers on one of the molds for the nose compartment door braces, and not really any problems there. And this again just glass because it's not a structural component. And next up, Jeff's been finishing off these outer door frames. We need to get these ones done so we can have all the pieces in order to bond the fuselage together. So that was something that's been sitting for a while, but they're underway now. And here's the guys, Devon there, glassing the foam for that door frame, so we can put some spray core putty on there and get that back on the mill. And a little bit intricate there because there's a lot of different angles and corners and things, so it's sort of pieced together with the glass to go over all the different edges. And so while that was happening, I had the other door frame, so this is the left side door frame, up on the machine and milling the foam for that one. And the machine is just really dialed in well now. Just super happy about this. It's going to make life much easier for everybody, way less sanding that's the guys are going to have to do. And actually even being able to speed up the Z-axis again, because I had that slowed down because of the play. So milling time's actually been reduced quite a bit now as well. And here the guys are just finishing off the mold for the glare shield braces. So this was the next day when they're putting the second or the heavy layers of glass on that one. So that one's all done now. And more progress on the outer door frame. So here had another coat of primer on there, and so that's getting ready for a 320 sanding, and then ultimately 400 and waxing. So not too far away. See Jeff actually just spraying some more primer on there, just touching up those bosses that needed a little bit extra after I had some extra sanding on those. And here's the left side door frame, inner door frame in glass, so that one's ready to have the putty sprayed on there as well. And you can see it's actually still wet, kind of just drying up there, and not too difficult patching that one together. And here's the right side one with the putty sprayed on. So again, the spray core putty and probably about 1/4 of an inch of putty sprayed on there. And you can see it's actually up on the mill right now, and it's just starting the ball mill pass. So this actually took about 18 hours to run this, but as you'll see a little bit later, it came out beautifully. There's absolutely no play in the Z axis at all now. So this was run with a step over of 30 thousandths, or about 1/30th of an inch, and it's just as smooth as it can be with the ball mill. So super happy about that. And here you can see quite a bit further along. So this is the next morning. Actually, this is Friday morning, and there you can see, I mean, even though the dust is on there, you can see it's super smooth. There's none of that variation that we had before. So, and like I said, being able to speed it up, the Z-axis movements by about 60%. So in general, that'll mean about a 50% increase in speed for anything that has a lot of up and down, which is pretty much most of the stuff that we have. So things will be coming off the mill a lot quicker, and we'll be able to pick up our pace substantially. And here's the left side plug, just sitting down on the floor, waiting for Jeff to spray the spray core on that. So he's just setting that all up again to do that. And meanwhile, the guys have switched over to 320 and are sanding these outer door frames. So those aren't too far away now from being able to get to waxing. So they've got to do 320, 400 and then waxing. And there's Devon working on the left side one. So these ones have been a long time in coming, and they've had some changes, and we're kind of getting sick of looking at them, but it won't be long and we'll be able to pull the molds from that. And there's Jeff just starting out to spray the putty on that left side door frame. And here is the first of the nose gear braces, the mold for that. And you can see Keith is just going through the channel there and just smoothing out the edges there where we pulled the rubber profile from there that's used for the vacuum channel. And finally, this is mid-afternoon Friday, and you can see we're almost done on the right side door frame plug with this ball mill pass. And there's still a couple more things to run, but basically got that finished yesterday. And this is Keith again, and he's cleaning off the edges, or smoothing out the edges of one of these molds that we had last week, or actually the week before, for these braces that go in the rear side of the cabin. And this is the mold for the braces that support the glare shield, and again been released, and still needs to have the rubber profile removed from the edges there, but actually that one came out nicely as well, so it won't be long we'll be able to lay up those braces. And more progress happening on the outside door skin. So this is the one for the left side door here. Got a coat of primer on there, so that one will be getting some more sanding, and won't be too long and we'll be able to pull the mold off of that one as well. And finally, I'll leave you with some wide shots of the shop yesterday afternoon so you can see kind of what's going on there. And lastly, I wanted to send a shout out to everybody who attended the presentation I did up at Oshkosh. There was about 100 or so of you, and it would have been nice to actually get to chat to each and every one of you, but unfortunately that wasn't possible. But I really want to thank you all again for coming along to that. It was good fun, and hopefully we'll be doing something next year similar to that.